What's up, Zach? Nice. That's okay, buddy. Don't worry about it.
So this is a video by Haitani and Hamiko. I'm sure you guys all know Hamiko, one of the best commentators in Japan right now. Haitani needs no introduction, and in this video, they're talking about how to save your time. Alright, let's go next.
大見で目
Alright,
そうですね。
so let's go into Oki. Oki's the next one. Oki or set play.
はい。じゃあ次、置き攻めですね。
大見で目
これも S ですかね。
S
Haitani puts it in
やっぱ
S.
り技を当てた後に、
うん
一方的に強い状況を作るっていうのを、
So he's saying it's really important to know how to continue your pressure after you knock your opponent down and to do offense that's completely in your favor. Create a situation that's completely good for you and then mix your opponent when you knock them down. I think learning combos that end really well and going into something else is fantastic. Being able to set up Oki after your main B&Bs and your knockdown is super strong in this game, especially in a game in Street Fighter 6 where putting your opponent into the corner leads into things like throw loops for most of the good characters in this game. Learning Oki is super important, so if you haven't labbed your set play after the knockdowns of your B&Bs yet, definitely put that in training mode. Okay, next we got with punishment. So
じゃあ次は、差し返しですね。
はい相手が技を空振りした時
let's see where Haitani and Hamiko put it.
にガード危険で
これはまあ単純に D ですかね。
D. Alright, so Haitani and Hamiko put it in D for pre-master players. Let's find out why.
そんなにまあ考えなくてもそうですね。やっぱ難しいですね。
So like Hamiko says, yeah, you don't have to think about it too much before pre-mastering. Haitani says, yeah, it's hard. With punishment in this game for pre-masters is hard.
一瞬の隙しかない。
He's like, there's only like a tiny fraction of a second that you're going to be able to see the move whiff and react with the appropriate button from your end. And I think people who are pre-mastered don't have enough of their own character mastery to know which one of their buttons is the best to whiff punish an opponent, and it can be really tricky. So according to Hamako and Haitani and even me, I agree that practicing whiff punishment, if you're a pre-master player, isn't the best use of your time. So I think I'm pretty good with it. Let's see if he says anything else interesting.
はい。
Yeah, like you gotta have good footsies to do this, and most people don't have the footsies necessary to do that. So he says a couple of other things, but let's just keep on going. I think it's just too hard for pre-master players. If you can do it, fantastic, but you don't have to pull your hair out practicing this trick. Not the best use of your time. So next we got anti-airs. So for me, for pre-master, I'm gonna put anti-airs at A. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna put anti-air into 2 tiers. If you play a character with a really goated anti-air, like a Shoryuken, anybody with a Shoryuken, then anti-airs should be S. Because being able to anti your opponent is going to really shut down a lot of players. Because most people in like Platinum, Diamond, even like Gold, they jump so much. So if you can stop that aspect of their gameplay, you're going to win a lot. But the reason why I also put this A tier is because not every character has really good, really easy access anti-airs. So if you don't have a Shoryuken, like for example, let's say you're a Marissa player, her anti-airs are pretty rough. So focusing on anti-air practice is something that's not probably going to help you too much and is a little bit too difficult with the character that you're playing. I think you can still win with crappy anti-airs. I don't think you need to anti-air to win. Your win rate might not be incredibly high, but you can still win without being able to anti-air. So their answer is... So Haitani says, to him personally, it's pretty high, but he says if you can't anti-air, you can still win. He says it's hard, so he puts it into B tier.
これは本当に難しくて、
And Hamako says, yeah, this is really hard to place.
キャラによって感じなったりとかっていう。
And then he says basically what I said. He says it depends on your character. Some characters have easy anti-airs, like some characters have good anti-air normals, good anti-air specials, but some don't.
難しさなんですよね。対空してんのに相手のその技に打ち合ったりするなとかもある
So he's like, yeah, some characters you can do your anti-air normal, like someone like Marissa crouching hard punch, right? Right, so he goes, sometimes you'll do your anti-air, but it still doesn't actually hit your opponent. It doesn't stop their jump. So it makes it difficult to practice this effectively depending on your character. And then also, like, you don't get a ton of damage from anti-airs in this game. And I'm sure you guys have fought it. You ever fought that player, you anti-air them, but they keep on jumping even if you anti-air? It's because if they land that jumping combo, the damage they get from hitting you is way higher than the damage you get for landing an anti-air. So I think that's why they put it in B. Let's go to the next one. Neutral drive rush practice. Yeah, for me, I'm going to go B or C. I think this is going to depend on your character. If you have a goated drive rush, like if you're Jury, DJ, M. Bison, I'd put it in B for pre-master. You can win without it, great if you can do it. If you don't have a goated neutral drive rush, C or D for me.
まずその生出し自体が
Let's find out why.
敵前で使うことがなのでまずそうですね投げた
Alright, so it's really important because it's something that you can just set up your set play. So it's connected, so doing neutral drive rush, they're saying it's connected to your OP. So you know what, after seeing this, I'm going to change my placement. I'm going to put it into A tier if you have a good drive rush and if it's off of knockdown. But if you're just practicing neutral drive rush like in footsies, then I'm going to stick with my original like B or C tier placement.
ダッシュでこう攻めていく自分にその有利プレーに
Yeah, also he says if you do it from neutral drive rush, you can take plus frames just from that.
そしてセーブダッシ
Ooh, same as Haidane. He says B tier.
難しいプレー難しい。
Yeah, so Haidane is what I said. Your drive gauge meter management, you need to be able to manage your drive gauge meter management when you're doing this, and a lot of people are going to burn themselves out. He didn't say that part, I added that at the end, but he says, yeah, it requires you to manage your meter, so it's hard to apply properly in a match. Of course, if you can do it, it's fantastic, but for more intermediate players, it's too dangerous, so he puts it into the B tier category.
マスターについてあそれ
He goes, but he adds a little thing to this. He goes, getting to master without ever using drive rush cancel is like really hard. because you might not be able to get to master if you never do it. It's a key aspect of the game.
って考えるとやっぱり強い高い。高い。
Was he thinks it's more, if you're gonna practice anti-air or drive rush cancel options, he thinks it's more important than being able to anti-air.
これできない。まあ多くのキャラがこのサービス出すから。
Yeah, so he's talking about like being able to do crouching medium kick drive rush into the throw or attack mix up. So he's basically just saying what I'm saying. If you have a crouching medium kick drive rush, it's super important to learn. But if you don't, not as important. You don't have to practice it a ton, but you still have to practice it to some degree to get to master. So that's why he put it into the Alright, let's move on from this. I think we can all agree on that. Alright, next we have get up options. This one might be a little bit weird for you guys. Think of it that way. Let me show you what he means by get up options. Get up options means you get knocked down.
Dude.
It's this one, recovery. Recover in place or recover backwards. So let's say, you know, you're the Ken player, you get knocked down. Should you get up in place like this? Should you get up in place or should you recover backwards? That practice. Right now, I'm gonna tell you, if you're like pre-master, in my opinion,
Hold down the
you should
kick
always
button.
default to recover backwards. I think pre-master, just always recover backwards.
Oh, you got
don't
Viper? Cool.
literally just mash like 2 buttons when you get knocked down, and then you do it. The reason why I think if you're pre-master, you should always just recover backwards is because you don't want hits. So Cammy does a throw, keeps her close, and then she goes for this. If you wake up with like crushing light punch, yeah, if you wake up with light punch, Cammy can still throw you. This is like mid-screen throw loops because you're not recovering backwards. But if you do recover backwards, the opponent can't get a meaty throw. So they put this in C.
できた方がいいですけど、できなくても損します。
Is like if you can choose the right times to get up in place or recover backwards, that'd be great because even if you can't, you can totally get into master. I don't think it's that important. C tier. Let's keep going. Next we have character matchup knowledge.
パラダイス。ちょっと言葉が広い。難しいですけど。
First thing Haitan says is this is like this word like character matchups. He goes, this covers such a wide breadth of things that it's difficult to really place it because it can have so many different meanings.
このは違いね。まあこの C ぐらい。
He puts it in C.
どうですか。強い技の対策みたいなのはやっぱり。
Okay, so Haidani says there are so many difficult things to learn when it comes to matchup knowledge. He goes, but learning which of your opponent's moves are obviously strong and how you should try to deal with them is very important. But things other than that, not so important. Yeah, he says you can't get into master if you don't know how to counter or how to deal with each character's like clearly strong move. You have to practice in this stuff.
対して
Yeah, stuff like Dragon Lash. What should you do against hard Dragon Lash? You know, you can beat it with Standing Light Punch or you can parry it. He's like, yeah, learning those things is really important. You should practice that for sure. Okay, let's go to the next one. We've got, what's up next? Stopping neutral drive rush practice.
ラッシュロン。こちらは生ラッシュに対するタイプ。
So, raw neutral drive rush. They do neutral drive rush, and you try to stop it with like crouching medium punch. D. I agree with that. D tier. He goes, yeah, it's way too hard.
こういうね、相手の見てから対応してリスクを結
Yeah, and this is one more interesting thing here.
構まあその上級者がすごい重要です。
It goes, once you become a high level player, it's a really important thing to practice being able to stop with the drive rush, but it's really hard. Incredibly hard.
まあ反応がすごい必要なのと、狙ってる時に他のことができなくなっちゃう。
So he makes two important points. He goes, it's being able to stop with the drive rush is like being able to whiff punish on reaction. First of all, you need to have good reactions. If you don't have good reactions, you can't stop neutral drive rush. And then the second thing, which I think is the most important point, is when you focus on looking for neutral drive rush and trying to stuff it, you're not able to do other things. So I know you guys said this, it's a bit of a meme in Street Fighter mental stack, right? When you're looking to stop neutral drive rush, because it's such a specific thing to look for, you're this will hit meaty. That's a safe jump there. Then you can be a little bit creative with it too, because you're plus 45. If you just walk forward a little bit, you get like a fake cross up here. Like that. And it's really hard for your opponent to actually be able to see that you went for the cross up instead of the safe jump. And as long as you're actually timing this correctly, you can make sure you can go in the other direction, so it keeps you safe. Now, if they don't recover backwards, this one kind of doesn't work so well, because you kind of fly over them. So this plus 45 setup after this Seismo jumping medium punch, medium kick, air burn kick only really works against this. But I mean, you're gonna whiff. But anyways, that's your basic Oki mid confirms. That's 2,310 damage versus 1,770. So you get like what, 3, 5, 6, 7. You get like 700 damage more, 800 damage more for having that confirm, which is good if you can do it, but it might mess you up in a match. So just, you know, if you don't want to be super sweaty about it, just always do standing light kick after crouching medium kick, and always do crouching medium punch after standing medium punch. Then the sweaty mix-up is going to do standing light kick after crouching medium, having that confirm, which is if you're like super on top of the counter hit confirms. That's 2,000 sweaty with it. On counter hit, this is plus 7, which means you can combo into crouching medium, standing medium punch into this, just in the combo territory here. But yeah, just remember, you can't really shimmy here, but if you do think they're going to push a button or wake up with an immediate throw, you push standing medium punch, you're good to go. Or of course, crouching medium kick. That's going to lead me to my next thing. Or wake up with an immediate throw, you push standing medium punch, you're good to go. Or of course, crouching medium kick. And it's going to lead me to my... confirm into that, or if you want to get the corner carry, and then like I taught you before, you can continue your pressure this way. This will leave
I don't have time to play.
stand parry or crouch parry. This will leave you +1 for whiff there. So when you're going for this setup, you have to remember you have to delay your throw just a little tiny bit, otherwise it's gonna whiff. Then your other options, because you're +6, this means now you get a meaty standing medium punch or meaty crouching medium kick. So you have to make them guess between stand parry or crouch parry. This will leave you +1 in throw range, whether you're in the corner or mid-screen, whether they're really good. But you have to be careful, because you're +6, you can't go for an immediate throw because you have too many plus frames. See how my throw whiffed there?
What's up, Apollyon? Oh, that's cool, man. Do what you gotta do, man. You gotta do. Good to see you. Okay, I know what I need to work on. Hit confirms. Thing is I'm leaving a lot of damage on the table. If I can condition myself to where I can literally also meter management, that'd be a good one. I mean, there's a lot of things, but I need to focus on one thing. Yeah, hit confirms. I need it bad. I don't need to do so much crazy shit either. Just do the little things. Not use my meter if I can. Like that. Like I don't need the Oki, I just need some of the damage. No, stop doing it. Got 2 frames there. I could have done a throw. If I do it right, though. Two frames, that means I can grab. It's hard to do, though. Thought I had 2 frames. Well, got 0 there. Okay. Just need to work on hit confirms. That's my main thing. I gotta start doing. I need to knock out hit confirms, get that shit on lock. Break that fucking heavy kick habit. I don't know. I still don't know how that missed. It must have been invincibility frames she was having or something. I don't know. I think that's a bug. It's a hitbox problem. That wasn't even an EX. It was just a regular one. I guess it's air invincible, but What the fuck? That's weird. Why? Dude, I literally missed it by like nothing. So weird. As a 2-hit, okay. Oh, yeah. They're -1. I'm +1. That means I could probably do that, yeah. That's an interesting idea. That's such bullshit that didn't hit. Doesn't make any sense. If it was an EX, it would have made more sense, but it doesn't. I mean, I know it's Airborne Invincible, like, for the first few frames, but shit, the second hit should have hit it. The entire thing missed. By that point, I think I was seeing so many fucking... I was just seeing so much rage. Just dealing with too much rage at that point. Okay. There's a story mode in Minecraft now? That's cool. All right, let's get over to. Let's go ahead and go to Midnight Suns. Actually, let's play us a match. Do a casual. Wow, dude. That was dumb of me. Wow, holy shit, dude. Well, fuck, when you look at it that way, shit far. Jesus. That was so damn easy. Just doing that. I might be onto something here, Billy. Yeah. Okay. That's what stops it. All right. Okay. So when they mean simple, they mean simple. Do the simple shit. Do all the simple shit. Let's get frisky with the biscuit. Don't get frisky with the biscuit, because if you do that, you might just, food poison yourself or somebody else. I mean, it's a fucking biscuit. You don't want to fuck a biscuit. I mean, some people probably do. There was a guy in fucking, American Pie that fucked the pie. I mean, shit. But that was a pie. That wasn't a biscuit. It was a little bit more than a biscuit. See, me, I would have fucked the pie and it would have scalded my dick off. My dick. My pee-pee. My Jimmy. Okay, but mainly the takeaway from that practice was I need to do some hit confirm training. That way, when I hit something, I don't just do mindless, meaningless bullshit every time. Like I'll hit a light punch and I need to be able to confirm it into something nasty at a moment's notice. At a moment's notice. I gotta be able to do it in my sleep. Well, hello, Hunter. Let's talk to Bruce. I usually check on Blade real fast. Where are you, Blade? What the hell are you doing out here, dude? Okay.
Next time, how about we do this on the actual moon?
We could, but you might need to hold your breath.
You could hold it for me.
The fuck?
Hi, Hunter.
Yeah, that was,
We were privately discussing strategy.
sure.
Emphasis on the privately.
Mm-hmm.
They have a bet going as to whether or not you were.
That's the weirdest.
What is the phrase Nico
Flirt?
taught me? Ah, yes. Moonwatch and chill.
Oh,
Ghost Rider or not, Robbie is a dead man. Again.
I'm gonna wrap Peter in a cocoon and roll him down a few off-world mountains.
Everyone's getting a steak with their name on it.
I'll take mine medium rare, please.
A friend. Get
Don't
it?
have to put my name on it.
Hunter, if you don't get out of here now, I'm gonna steak you.
Leaving.
Go away.
Hey, come up with a better pickup line, though. I mean, you could hold it for me. What are you fucking talking about? Hold your breath for you? No, that's not how that works. That's just dumb. That's just dumb, son. Should have said you could hold these nuts. That's what he should have said. That would have won her over right there. Bam, done.
Minions fl-
Oh my god, Nico, what are you doing?
Having celebratory drinks with coworkers.
Where is Nico and what have you done with her?
Yeah.
She was too emo and gothy, so I traded her in for a happier, peppier model. Like one of those anarchist cheerleaders.
There's nothing different about you.
Cheerleader. Things are worse than I thought.
Oh, calm down. I'm not cheering for a high school football team. I'm cheering for you and Wanda. You two knocked Lilith on her ass and managed to jailbreak Banner's brain and bring him back. You both freaking killed it today. Told you everything would get better once Wanda was back.
I just hope the encounter did not take too much out of her. It takes a lot of power to best my mother.
I wouldn't worry too much about Wanda. I mean, next to Carol, she's probably the most powerful person here. And if you didn't know that already, it should be Crystal after today.
I still never thought I would live to see the day.
It's just... we're actually starting to feel like a real family. Maybe a somewhat dysfunctional family with a ton of issues to work through, but still a family.
No more drinks for you.
Does this mean you look upon Tony and Doctor Strange as honorary uncles?
If you mean honorary crazy uncles who cast enchantments and give you useless gadgets for your birthday, then yes.
That sounds slightly irritating, but we both know it could be worse.
Yeah, this might be the first family I've had where we
Oh,
didn't
shit.
murder each other and just annoyed each other to death instead.
We about to end this game, y'all.
Here is to this family not killing each other then.
Ha.
The next mission is the
Here's
last
to
story
you,
mission.
Psychobreakers.
I had no fucking idea.
Okay, I've given you enough of my attention and praise. Time for me to give it to my girl Wanda. She did good today.
Yes, she did. Good talking to you, Nico.
You too, Hunter. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve it.
I mean, we still have a shit megaton
It just now struck me how relieved I am that Bruce is back here with us.
of
I guess I didn't realize how some part of me must have given him up for lost.
Storm was the last one. No, we don't have that much left. We got Storm, and that's it.
I'm feeling better than I have in days. Listen, we've all faced our share of defeats and setbacks lately. And trust me, I know we've got a long way to go before we can call it a night. But right now, I want to let you know how proud I am to be serving alongside you and watching your leadership.
I have always been a skilled hunter, Cap, but I was never much of a leader. What skills I have to lead the Suns into battle all came from you.
And my skills came courtesy of Uncle Sam. I think one of the best things we can do is pass along the best of what we know.
And like you,
Cap,
I hope
Uncle
the
Sam
Suns
isn't
follow
real.
my example, because you
He's
never
propaganda
know
for
what
wartime.
they bring.
Truer words were never spoken.
That was just a bum you were talking
It appears
to.
that when you feel your feelings, they run quite deep.
I could go on and
He was
on.
covering himself in an American
Probably
flag to stay
shouldn't.
warm.
There's still so much to do.
And not enough hands to do it.
Yeah, his name was Sam, and he wasn't your uncle.
More. Hands, that is. 4 more if you count Bruce and the Hulk as separate people.
Can't believe we're almost done.
I keep thinking about Banner's return. He has a long road ahead of him.
Yes, he has returned to normal. Maybe we should celebrate.
Normal. What is normal for people like us? Don't get me wrong. I'm happy those big green fists are on our side. But his path to full recovery will be a long one.
Banner is among friends now. With our support, he should bounce back.
Undoubtedly. But he is far from whole. Banner is smart, but that level of intelligence does not mean he knows how to deal with emotional pain.
Could you help him through that?
I'd be happy to, as soon as I learn how to manage it.
And Morbius getting deep. Getting less morbid and shit. Alright. Let's talk to Bruce. Sprucey Bruce. Just give me 1 second. I want to get a little snack. Me hungry. Me hungry for tasties. Me hungry for taste. Okay, I'll shut up. All right.
If you're here to be angry with me, now's the time to do it. I've been making excuses to people for years, trying to reconcile the great things I've done with the terrible things the other guy has done. But this time I have no excuses. I was the worst monster, not him.
Well, 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 look who's poking around Santa's workshop. Don't mind us. We just wanted to make sure you were getting cozy at your new haunted home away from home.
I guess this is where the yelling starts.
Nobody wants to play the blame game.
Correct. We are here to welcome you back, Bruce, not to yell at you.
Yeah, and to figure out what we need to do if we're going to face Lilith.
Hopefully Bruce has some first-hand knowledge that could help us.
Wanda,
There's no need for apologies. You're back now. You're home.
That's right, feel the feels later. Right now, it looks like Bruce could use a little help.
All I have are ideas right now. Lots of ideas. And no clue how to get started.
Uh-oh. Doc, know what this means?
Could this really be?
Oh, you know it. Time to pull an old-fashioned Avengers all-nighter.
I haven't had one of those since we had to brainstorm ways to smash Ultron sentries a few years back.
I remember that. Good times.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
I have so many ideas. We just need time and focus to pull them off.
Hey, Charlie Warly puppy face. I heard you took down the Hulk. That must have been quite the experience. Hunter, if Lilith somehow hijacks my soul...
I take it you've talked to Banner.
I have.
How do you think he's readjusting?
He is already hard at work plotting Lilith's demise.
Oh, then he's back to his old self. I still can't believe you and Wanda managed to bring him back. As I said before, this is a major win for us. We have the Hulk back on our side. It seems the tables have finally turned on Lilith.
Good to see you so optimistic for a change.
Cautiously optimistic. Well, I should probably get back to Agatha. She's been reminding me that it's okay to enjoy the wins when they happen. I suggest you do the same.
What's up, Hunter?
Yet from the White House on the cause of the green sky. Many sources are indicating it may be connected in some way to the Hulk.
Why don't you blame Mysterio while you're at it?
Senior government officials speaking off the record have echoed the same sentiments, saying that if this is the Hulk's doing, they are prepared to take any necessary steps to put an end to the
mean you want to declare World War Hulk 2? Good luck with that.
But in order to know for sure, they need to locate the Hulk, which is an ongoing question in the halls of power today. Where exactly is the Hulk?
Check outside.
Recent SHIELD activity near the Mount Wundagore site in Transia indicates military action may be necessary.
Too late. We took care of it, champ.
There is my ferocious Charlie girl.
It's green.
And I thought the smog in LA was bad.
Yeah, I don't think we should be breathing this air.
It's gamma radiation. It's fine to breathe, as far as I know.
Yes, but it gives the sky quite a beautiful tinge of color, doesn't it?
Like the sky before a storm.
Anyone want to tell me what I'm looking at?
The storm is almost here.
And so is the midnight sun.
The prophecy is almost complete.
K'than is making his way into our dimension.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
Let's go inside. We have work to do.
I still say we should have built a firing range first.
It's wonderful to see Bruce back in the Abbey. I hope the others are not wary of him.
I do not blame them if they are. We had to fight the Hulk many times.
We all know he was under Lilith's command. We gave Wanda the opportunity to regain our trust, and we should extend that same courtesy to Bruce.
What anyone did under Lilith's control is not reflective of who they are as a person. I am happy to have him here.
It's also good for morale. Seeing Iron Man and Doctor Strange with more enthusiasm is a nice change of pace.
Do not fault the others if it takes them some time to feel comfortable.
Change isn't meant to be seamless or fast. Although I'm curious now.
Uh-oh.
It's nothing serious, but I am wondering if you think everyone who has ever done something bad is capable of changing.
I think it depends on who needs redeeming.
Would you give, say, your mother a second chance?
I do not think I can answer that.
That's fair. Giving people the opportunity to change can be a liability, and it could backfire. But I think it's always worth the risk. If you'll excuse me, I need to introduce myself to Bruce and apologize for any bruises I left.
I'd kind of figured you guys knew each other already. What's up with Robbie? Yeah, whatever.
Hunter, we should, I should speak with you about what you did to me.
Is that an accusation?
Of course not. I am grateful, of course. It has been so long since I've thought for myself. I was so focused on understanding what was happening with the Hulk. That obsession was how I stumbled onto her. And by then it was too late. I always thought myself capable of... Well, does it even matter? I made a choice, and the world paid for it. The Hulk is not to blame for once. All this destruction was the work of Bruce Banner.
Excuse me.
I understand you. More than you know.
That's different. Early in life, you were infused with a power greater than you could control. You fought against the darkness within your whole life, with allies at your side to ground you.
From what little I know of your past, you just described the both of us.
That's different again. I'm old enough to know better. If I'm truly the fourth smartest person on Earth, how could I make such an unjustifiable mistake?
Dr. Banner, we all make destructive choices. What matters is how we rebuild.
No flex there, by the way, with the fourth strongest.
I can see why your mother thinks so highly of you. I can still sense her, you know. Even though you freed me from her influence, she still resides in my head.
How? I removed the stain of Lilith's corruption.
My irradiation keeps me attuned to her thoughts and feelings. Not all of them, but enough. At this moment, her excitement grows as the prophecy nears its end.
Does the link go both ways? Does your presence threaten the Abbey?
The Abbey is open to her, Hunter. She can breach it whenever she desires.
That cannot be possible.
When Wanda chased you and the others through Limbo, she pierced the Abbey's barrier. That was all Lilith needed to enter.
If she has known that long, why not attack the Abbey directly?
Haven't you figured it out? She doesn't want to win.
Okay.
You agree?
I rose from the dead. My mother may actually destroy the world, and the sky is the color of your alter ego. Why should this surprise me?
Well, the thinnest of silver linings here is that Lilith doesn't want to destroy the world. Whatever her plans entail, they involve more than just killing the lot of you. Of us.
Dr. Banner.
Please, call me Bruce.
Bruce, in all the time I have known you, I realize how little I know about you. Would you mind telling me about yourself?
Not at all. My life is an open, irradiated book.
May I ask you about the Hulk?
Of course.
When did you first transform into the Hulk?
Years ago, I worked on a device based on Howard Stark's original gamma accelerator. There was an accident, and I soaked up so much radiation I should have died on the spot. Instead, it unleashed a green-skinned manifestation of rage from within me. When I came to my senses, I realized what I'd become. I knew I couldn't be around people. To lose control like that, it still terrifies me. Yet, when I become angry or subjected to intense pain, Bruce Banner retreats for the duration.
Are you and the Hulk different people, or is he an aspect of your personality?
I've heard contradictory conjecture from hundreds of experts. You see, I'm psychologically fascinating. Everyone has a pet theory. At this point, I think of the Hulk as a different person. Yet I also take full responsibility for his actions. It's why I betrayed him so deeply by working with Lilith. I'm supposed to be the responsible one. In a way, I'm his keeper. He doesn't really understand what happened, but I decided on his behalf, like I always do, and very nearly killed his friends.
Does the Hulk have any thoughts about Lilith?
He finds her... There's some... attraction.
The Hulk has the hots for my mother?
Yes, but he remembers she tried to hurt his friends. That makes him angry.
And horny.
For the Hulk, anger always wins out.
I had questions about the Avengers.
Go ahead.
What led the Hulk to join the Avengers?
The way Tony tells it, they spent so much time stopping the Hulk from destroying cities, they offered him a job so they could keep tabs on him. But really, they need Bruce Banner. Yes, the Hulk is good to have around when Ultron attacks or Skrulls invade, but my expertise gives the Avengers a crucial edge.
And what is that?
I plan ahead, develop contingencies and worst-case scenarios, solve impossible equations. I'm the only one who thinks it all through. Well, I was.
What do you think of your fellow Avengers?
Before all this, the Hulk and I respect Steve. Strange is fine, but he can aggravate the Hulk. Carol and I don't see eye to eye about where the Avengers should focus our efforts. Still, we're friends outside of work. Plus, she knows how to make Hulk laugh. And Thor, I always appreciate his grass charm. The Hulk likes him because he doesn't need to pull his punches when they're play fighting.
What about Tony?
Ah, Tony.
That doesn't sound like
He knows
play
full
fighting.
well the Hulk can reduce him to a fine souls of mist. Yet he constantly pokes and prods. You'd think he was trying to provoke me. But we both respect him for that. He treats us like any other person. He knows what we are, and he's not afraid.
Will the Avengers forgive you for what you did?
Usually I wake up to discover what terrible damage the Hulk has caused. The team always understood and supported me in their way. It's a very different situation. You ask if they will forgive me? I don't know if they should.
But is it possible?
It's possible. But if so, it won't be soon. Nor should it be.
Thanks, Bruce.
Thank you, Hunter. It took me far too long to find my place. I'm glad it was here.
Hunter, we need to talk in the Forge immediately.
Gotta chat with Robbie.
The slumbering giant beneath the darkest of holes.
Does Slumbering Giant refer to Banner, Cathan, Wanda, or D, all of the above?
Option E, for other. What? After your third or so apocalypse, you never know what's going to come out of left field at the last second.
Either way, hell's coming.
Hells are always coming, Blade. There's no just one hell anymore. I gotta go check in on Aunt May and MJ. And maybe the rest of the neighborhood. I don't know, Queens? No, Spider-Man. The more hell we keep focused on us, the less hell there is everywhere else.
We're holding Lilith's attention to keep others out of harm's way. We can't split up now.
Okay, everyone just said different things to me and I'm not sure which one to respond to. How about we change topics to this? I think it's safe to say that maybe we got this is a safe thing to say.
That was a long walk with a lot of caveats.
Bravo for that, Nugget, Ghost Rider.
Pete, how many times I gotta tell you? Do not sit on the hell ride. The best way for me to help Aunt May, MJ, everyone back home is to be here. But being here, I just wish I was back with them. They worry about me. But the only way to ensure nobody gets hurt is to throw myself at the big, scary, Lilith-shaped problem.
I had a cat I loved back in the 1700s. Never saw Duchess again. But I hope she lived a happy life.
But that's why we do it, huh? If we can fix the Lilith-shaped problem, we know it's so they're gonna be okay. You know, it feels like I'm constantly learning this lesson.
It is not easy, Peter. With or without a mask, people worry about us, and we worry about them.
Sounds about right. I just wish I could warn them, you know? Something.
I have something. Both you and Blade seem rather unfazed about the imminent invasion of this dimension by a homicidal elder god.
Oh, this is not the worst Armageddon scenario I've lived through.
Just how many have you been through, Carol?
You mean the end of this world, or are we talking other planets too?
All of the above.
Let's put it this way. I lived through a time literally called the Age of Apocalypse.
That sounds rather stressful.
It was, but there comes a point in every cataclysmic event when you just have to let go and, I don't know, roll with it. All you have to do is be ready to fight for what you care about when the time comes.
So, I am taking it you will be fighting for your cat Chewie?
Hunter, you remembered my fur baby's name.
How could I forget?
Chewie's my only on-planet family. So yeah, call me a crazy cat lady, but I am not going to let some hangry elder god eat my cat, or your dog. Not on my watch.
We must all draw a line in the sand somewhere.
It's all about the pets.
Pet eating is definitely mine.
Mine too.
I guess what I'm trying to say is...
Nobody's gonna
don't
eat my
worry about
pets.
what you can't control. You'll face Lilith soon enough.
What
Nobody.
should I do between now and then?
How you spend your possibly last moments on this version of Earth is your choice. I, for one, have always been curious about what's really under the hood of Robbie's ride, and tonight, I'm determined to find out.
You look cool, calm, and collected, considering the circumstances.
Keeping a cool head is kind of my thing, but you know that. I'm telling you, Hunter, I don't know what's coming next, but I do know when the shit hits the fan with Cthon, there's no other place I'd rather be than parked right here with my friends.
Carol is lucky to have you in her life.
More like I'm lucky to have her. Thing that sucks about love is that it just gives you something to lose. That's why we gotta make the most of the good times while we can. Because when the shit gets unreal, we might not have any time left.
I'm not even sure demonic horde is the appropriate term. I gotta ask Nico for a refresher on occult terminology.
How do you feel about taking down an elder god?
I've trained Sparky to go for a demon's sensitive areas. Can't speak for other Ghost Riders, but this one loves keeping the end times at bay. This, Hunter, is my time to ride against the forces of hell.
And are you prepared for the less desirable scenario where we do not make it?
Nope, I'm in complete denial. It's gonna go like this: save the world, go home, give my brother a big hug, throw a barbecue for the neighborhood.
I have no idea how Gabe survived without you for so long.
He says he doesn't even notice I'm gone.
I think it is adorable he is keeping a tough exterior for your sake.
I should make life easier for him, so he doesn't have to.
You already are, by fighting our transdimensional threat.
That's a damn good point, Hunter. Nice reframe.
And how are you passing the time until our big moment?
I tuned the Hell Ride for the 4th time. I read the last page of all my comics just in case. And, you know, trying to be chill before my head catches fire. Maybe I should do a 5th tune-up. The 5th time's the charm. Hey!
Lots of talking.
What's happening, Hunter?
It's an RPG. What do you expect, right? Let's see here. I need to see what astral meditation plus. That one's pretty good though. Skill. Let's see. Oof. Hmm. Oh shit, there he is. Let's see what kind of customization options he's got. Yeah. That right there, man. Maestro. That is dope. Collecting trophies. I like how Banner's haircut changes completely to like that stupid top shit. Which I mean, it isn't stupid, but what kind of cards has he got? Smash, smash, challenging, roar, yes. Rampage, thunderclap. Sounds about right.
Shield saying the green skies are just a normal atmospheric event.
Lots of cutscenes.
This is not an Avengers level threat.
I don't remember being consulted on that decision. Do you, Steve? After this, I am so done with clandestine quasi-government organizations.
Cover up or not, we have to present a united front and follow Fury's play.
Yeah, hard pass. We gotta tell the world the truth, or we lose the trust of anyone with a camera or access to social media, which, last I checked, is the population of Earth.
Woof. I've been there. Nobody cares about the truth. Nobody believes a primordial god is about to wake up and devour the universe.
We believe it.
Because you've seen it, Rogers. But I remember calling the Avengers hotline with the same story and getting nowhere. Everyone laughed at me.
Oh.
Well, not everyone. I still haven't heard back from Cloak and Dagger. This is no time to quibble over PR statements and cover-ups.
Nico's right. We can contradict S.H.I.E.L.D. and tell the truth, but most people aren't going to buy it.
Save the damage control spin for after we banish Chthon. If we banish Chthon.
Nice angle there.
People are dying at their hands. make a move against Lilith, or try to save as many people as possible before we confront her.
Feeling good today, girl.
You're asking me for advice?
So, the Midnight Sun has arrived, despite our best efforts, threatening to end the lives of millions.
And Chthon is threatening to consume the whole planet, ending even more.
Yes, I know. But as Wanda so compassionately pointed out, there are people in desperate need of help out there. Our help. It's my strong opinion we should save as many souls as possible before confronting Lilith.
I do not know, Sarah. If the prophecy is about to come to fruition, I am not sure it is wise to waste one moment of time not trying to stop it.
Human lives are at risk, and can be saved right now. I'm surprised you, of all people, are so hesitant to run to their aid.
I am concerned with human life. All of human life. If my mother gets her way, there will be nothing alive in this world that is not named Lilith or Chthon.
But we might have time before that happens.
Look outside, Sarah. Our time is up.
As Wanda so generously pointed out, since you are part of the prophecy, Lilith may not be able to complete it without you. So, we do have time, and we must make the best of it.
Hydra is everywhere. Where should I go first?
That's up to you, but I do want you to bring Banner. He needs to get back out there, get some wins, before our final showdown with Lilith.
Ever since I learned of the Hulk's existence, I have dreamed of fighting side by side with such a warrior.
Well, now is your chance. I will leave the final decision to you, but you know my opinion. Oh, and Hunter, happy hunting. Don't just stand there. There are lives out there that need saving.
And it was glowing this way when you walked in here?
Yes, it's like something flipped it on. As if it's preparing for the midnight sun.
I think that's precisely what it's doing.
It knows its owner is coming back to pick it up, and it wants to look good.
Yes,
Must be talking about the
that's an
dagger.
excellent way to put it.
I know a thing or two about magic artifacts, especially if they're swords.
So I have observed. Perhaps when we take a breather, you can explain to me exactly how your portal spell works. It appears to be quite effective.
You want to talk shop? You got it. But watch yourself. I might end up becoming the Sorcerer Supreme one of these days.
I don't feel threatened. In fact, nothing would make me happier.
Sure. You're just saying that, aren't you? Just because you want to be nice.
Our time has almost run out, Hunter. If we're ever going to find out what this God Killer can do, Tony and I need to start researching it now.
I know you and Tony will be able to find something helpful. Because the alternative
is too grim to consider.
All right, then let us find out what this God Killer is all about.
Excellent. You know what to do at the anvil. Please get us started, Hunter.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. I feel like I could automate this process and take my... This is some of my best work.
A task for us? Happy to help, Hunter.
Okay.
Evil doesn't take time. Neither should we.
Guess we need to try out the Hulk, don't we? See how he plays.
Time to take it to the next level.
The Chaos Magic's power grows.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player. So I guess I'm letting you
Thank you, Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
All right then.
Now's the time to center yourself. We've got a big fight ahead of us.
Yar. Okay. There's our story mission. We probably need to do that. All right, let's do Storm's story mission. Oh. We can't use the Hulk if we do that. Shit. Ah, fuck. I need intel. Figures.
I've been on the other side.
I didn't realize I was out. Well, fuck. That's not good. All right, well, let's see here. Let's get the Hulk. Let's head in there and see what happens. All these damn currencies. I feel like I gotta do my taxes. You okay, game? Had to stop it. Damn it. Actually, guys, I'm going to end it right here. I'm going to try to do my best to get prepared for the last mission. We got to do Storm's next story mission. What was the Dahlia thing or something? See Bloodstorm, that's her DLC, so. I don't think it's going to happen, Zach. That's going to take way too long to get everybody's stuff up. I was kind of hoping they'd give me some kind of way to get it up faster, but it's like it's not going to work out. It's too slow. I'll see what I can do, but the hell? No, like the blood flows like wine, that's it. The hell? These fucking ads on this shit irritate the hell out of me. Anyways, you guys have a good night.